Hey everybody, Spooky Marshmallow here, and today our scream queen of the day is Caroline Munro. So let's get right to it. She is sultry and seductive. Let me tell you, she's a hottie. So let's get to it. Caroline Munro was born January 16th, 1949. She's an English actress, model, and singer, known for her many appearances in horror, science fiction, and action films of the 1970s and 80s. She was born in Windsor, Berkshire. Munro was the youngest child of a lawyer and a housewife. As a young child, Munro and her family moved to Rottingdean near Brighton, where she attended a convent school. In 2019, she was inducted into the Rondo Hatton Classic Horror Awards, Monster Kid Hall of Fame. The chairman of Hammer Films, Sir James Carreras, spotted Munro on a Lamb's Navy rum poster. He asked his assistant, James Liggett, to find and screen test her. She was promptly signed to a one-year contract. No surprise. Her first film for Hammer proved to be a turning point in her career. It was during the making of Dracula AD 1972 that she decided from this film onward she was a full-fledged Hammer Films girl. She turned down the lead female roles in Hammer's Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell, and the unmade Vampirella because they required nudity. This would not be the first film she would turn down due to nudity. Munro continued to work in numerous British and European horror and science fiction films throughout the 1970s and 80s. Munro's career continued to thrive well in the 1980s, and she appeared in many slasher and Eurotrash productions. Her first film shoot on American soil was the William Lustig production Maniac, which came out in 1980. This was soon followed by the multi-award-winning shot during the Cannes Film Festival shocker, The Last Horror Film. Between 1984 and 1987, Munro was a hostess on the Yorkshire television game show 3, 2, 1. Munro was a popular pinup girl during this time, although she refused to pose nude. In the early 1980s, she appeared in music videos for Adam Ant's Goody Two Shoes and Meatloaf's If You Really Want To. Munro's film roles were confined to performing cameos as herself in Night Owl, as Mrs. Pinion in To Die For, as the counselor in her friend Jeffrey Arnott's film Domestic Strangers, and as Carla the Gypsy in Flesh for the Beast. In 2018, Munro re-teamed with her Dracula AD 1972 co-star Christopher Neame to appear in the horror film House of the Gorgon. In September of 2021, Munro started presenting Talking Picture TV's new exclusive series, The Cellar Club. In the series, Caroline introduces celebrated and obscure horror films from her cellar club and gives her personal insider perspective. Kind of a Elvira, if you will. That's going to do it for today's film. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember, stay spooky, my friends.